I don't like the Fox matchup because I always lose to Zaidan. We play together a lot, so.
Oh, so you got more of a personal bias.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I was speaking more objectively. I like seeing a Fox and a Sonic go at it, you know?
Now, in theory, this is supposed to be a pretty
Even.
Yeah, pretty even matchup. That being said,
Quickest 0 to death ever, man.
oh, yeah, that's not something you want to do. My controls are weird for my tag. Yeah. Yeah. So, Zaidan shields with right exclusively. And on my controller, that's a jump button.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine, that's my grab.
Yeah.
Yeah, I shield with. Pretty basic. I just changed my C stick to tilt. So.
Oh. Well, for something like jump cancel up smashes, when those were a little bit more relevant, it was easier to do with the trigger set for it. For me, anyway.
That Mario and Luigi life, right?
Yeah.
Game & Watch 2. Game & Watch 2.
Because Luigi slide and then the jump cancel up smash, he goes forever. And I like the jab, just stuffing out the forward smashes.
I mean, that's the thing that a lot of Fox players do. They know the distance and they know that last hit, how far it'll go. How Fox's like will just magically just miss incredible that shit and just kind of go up a little bit.
Yeah.
But right now, pretty even-ish. Yes.
Yeah.
I like how Zaidan does that when he'll start a jab and then he'll stop, waiting for you to get out of shield to try to possibly grab punish him, but he knows Fox's frame data, obviously.
Well,
he knows.
I think this list he knows the frame data and he just knows the jab's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Because most of the time, once he starts his jab, if he's on your shield, you don't have a lot of options. Because if you drop your shield to do anything, you're going to get hit by the jab. It has nothing to do with frame data at all. Because I know for a fact Zaidan doesn't study frame data like some people do.
Really?
So, because we talk about getting better all the time, and then how neither of us actually practice and try.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it's easy to say you want to get good at the game, but actually dedicating time to it and getting good. Like, obviously, CC's always on the grind. I know you've been on the grind recently.
I've been
too.
on the grind.
Yeah, and it's starting to show.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, and I know you had this conversation with Zaidan earlier because I heard it, but for me, this is my job. So it's hard for me to stay on the grind and hard to, like, get motivation up to be on the grind.
Kind of reminds me of Gimmer.
Yeah.
He's okay. Not that Gimmer's not good.
No, Gimmer's a phenomenal player, but he said it himself. He doesn't have enough time to practice.
He can't. He can't do it. I mean, it's like people, I guess, would regard him as the best Mr. Game & Watch.
Yeah.
But that's just because he's the only person that plays Mr. Game & Watch. I feel like if he had the time to put forth, like, he could make Game & Watch like amazing.
Most definitely.
If he wasn't busy all the time,
Yeah.
doing TO stuff and whatnot.
Yeah.
But
Game & Watch has a lot of really good options. Like, in Georgia, we have Saren, who's a pretty solid Game & Watch.
CC was telling me about him. I've yet to actually look. That was a really nice back here. I've yet to actually look into him, but yeah, CC was telling me that he's pretty good. I just hate his weight, man. He's so
Yeah,
light.
he's so light. He dies to everything.
Is he like the lightest character in the game?
I think Jigglypuff is lighter. I'm not 100% sure.
He's up there though.
Yeah.
I've never played characters that are that light.
Just die to everything.
Yeah, and then like I see him and I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
that's ridiculous. Right now,
Back throw, not going to kill.
Yeah. Right now, Zaidan's got it.
And
Okay.
not going to sweet spot the legend. That's going to get the kill.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
going to say he has some work to put in, but he knows what he needs to do.
Yeah.
It's part of the mix-up. It's all mind games, Zaidan. It's all part of the mind games.
The no mix-up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, as CC was pointing out last game. CC talking about not rolling onto the stage because he just watched Random Guy get killed by that like 4 times. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like every time Random Guy rolled onto the stage, he ate an up smash and died. So CC's like, I thought about rolling up, and then I actually thought about it, and I'm like, not going to do that. I don't want to die. Fox's reaction time and
So quick.
Zaidan's reaction
So
time,
fast.
yeah, ridiculous.
That up smash. It's crazy. This is probably one of my personal favorite stages
Yeah.
to play on. Just because, like, the way I've told people, like, they've asked me, like, why versus, like, Smashville. Why isn't Smashville it? Because ultimately Smash is a platformer fighter, and if you want to take full advantage of, like, your mobility, this is one of the best stages to do it on. You've got the platforms to do it. You know?
I definitely agree. If you notice, every time I play CC, I always take him to Dreamland because it does have the platforms without the like giant blast zones.
Yeah.
And Sonic has a little bit of trouble killing anyway, so putting him on Battlefield makes things a little bit rougher for him, but at the same time it puts you at a slight disadvantage.
I guess it's up to you. Do you think you're comfortable enough, like, with your own character's mobility to handle it? You know,
Yeah.
like, because I mean that's half of this game is mobility.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, and then you say half, but other half is a couple of different things. Anyway, Luigi doesn't have a lot of solid kill options. He's got some things, but he has to put on a lot of damage, and taking him to a stage like Battlefield definitely makes it more difficult. Whereas Fox has a couple of really good options, and CC coming out with a taunt. I was gonna say we might.
Taunted?
He did taunt.
The disrespect.
That disrespect. It just goes to show what CC thinks of the rest of us here at Typo House. I was really hoping for a taunt to get bodied, but it looks like the wrong person's getting bodied right now. Yeah. CC saying, "Oh, I rolled on." Didn't get punished though. So he's fine. All right, so this is also winners final, so this is the best 3 out of 5.
Oh, this is winners final?
This is winners finals already.
Oh, okay.
Smaller turnout tonight. The making guys haven't been making it up or down as much recently. Well, it's not that so much as the fact that Jintapeace moved to Atlanta.
Oh, he already moved?
Well, he's in the transition stage right now, so he can't make it down as much as he used to. And he was the one who brought down like 3 of the making guys with him. So we're missing like 4 guys that we would normally have just because one guy decided to move away.
Yeah.
Such is the life of Middle Georgia.
What was some of the crowds that came from Macon? What was that trade right there? Like, I didn't. Zaidan did a side B and then just completely switched places with Sonic while he was doing an up smash.
No.
Just completely
Okay.
Damn.
Not getting him out of the forward B this time like we saw last time. That'll be it though.
No trade. And another taunt. He is just disrespect. Does he have a problem with
I think it's more of CC's just really feeling himself. We have joked a lot that when we enter these tournaments, we're just donating money to CC. Yeah. When we had Nuke, it was a little bit of a different story. There was a little bit more back and forth. And
wasn't
then
here for the time of Nuke.
Yeah, you missed it. It was it was
intense?
definitely times. I wouldn't say interesting because CC Sonic versus Nuke's Wario was absolutely dreadful. We saw them time out almost every other game. And then they would reset a lot. So it would be winners finals, best of 5, at least one timeout into losers finals. Not normally the best of 5, but then we go into grand finals, game 5 reset with at least 2 timeouts into the.
So it took a minute.
Yeah.
It took a minute to take care of this.
And then sometimes either CC or Nuke would have to take a minute to compose themselves. There was one where grand finals took over an hour.
Are you kidding me?
I am not kidding you.
Jesus.
Yeah, and I mean, the Smash 4, it's a little bit of a slower game when you look at like,
Melee.
I was gonna say fighting games, but Melee's getting slow because at top level play, some people aren't being as aggressive because they want to be a little bit safer because they're like, hey, if I play safe, things normally go a little bit better.
Mango keeps losing.
Yeah, with the exception of Mango.
Well, Mango keeps losing.
Yeah.
So. Well,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say keeps losing. I mean, he's a good player
Yeah.
still, but he's not placing anywhere near
Yeah.
as well as he used
I
to.
mean, you
that's
look-
because defensive play is
Yeah,
objectively
Better.
going to be better
Yeah.
than
Which
not
is-
that you can't play offensively. You just have to switch it up. You need to know
Yeah.
when to switch it up. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm better than Mango.
obviously not.
But
Again, I mean, you look at the past summer and a little bit past, who's been winning the most?
exactly.
Yeah, it's been HBox and Melee, and
he
one of
plays
the
pretty defensively.
Yeah, one of the people who gives them the most trouble is arguably Armada, who has
Oh, man.
no problem
So
camping it up.
Armada
So,
is
yeah.
so so good.
Yeah.
Premier melee melee viewing right there.
Yeah.
I do love seeing Mango. I know we're talking about Melee right now during Smash 4, but I love seeing some, like, in any Smash game, Brawl, 64, Melee, I don't care. Offensive play is really fun to watch.
Well, good play is good play.
yeah.
And it's really easy to appreciate when you know what to look for. One of the big problems Smash 4 has a lot, especially from like the Melee crowd, they don't understand a lot of the mechanics of Smash 4. So Smash 4 gets a lot of undue hate from Melee. And it's such a shame because, I mean, we're all Smash players. Yeah.
Yeah, I absolutely love watching Melee, and I love watching Smash 4.
Yeah.
Not a big fan of Brawl. Not gonna lie. Not a big fan, but I like Smash 4 for the sake of the mind games. There seems to be more mind games.
I'm not sure if you saw it, but I think CC went for the Sonic Spring Ride, and Zaidan almost died to it, and
Yeah, I
that
saw
was
that.
why the oh my gosh happened. And CC just, going ham.
Oh, man. I saw that. I was like, oh, no. Oh,
And
God.
that is the solid 3-0 from CC. Up next is you and me.
Oh, you and me?
You and me.
We're gonna duke it out.
Yeah.
We're gonna duke it out.
Duke